This is sort of a special edition of Bobby's Vegas because I'm not in Vegas. I'm in Dallas, Texas, which is where I'm from. And actually, Oak Cliff, Duncanville, South Dallas area. And it's rainy and crappy, which is one of the reasons I left Texas and Dallas. It rains a lot. It rains all the time. It's winter time. It's cold, miserable, rainy. But we have good barbecue, okay? And so this place here is a chain. This is called Spring Creek Barbecue. Now this is, like I said, it's a chain restaurant. But I think that they do one of the best jobs of Texas barbecue. And the reason I'm making this video is to show you that when I go looking for barbecue in Nevada, in Vegas, if they claim to have Texas barbecue, they probably don't. Matter of fact, there was a place that was over on Warm Springs called Texas Barbecue, and it recently shut down because, quite frankly, they sucked. They sucked badly. I want to show you what makes Texas barbecue. It's not just the flavor, the rub, the preparation, but it's the whole scene. All right, so come along with me to a real Texas barbecue. That is Christmas time. Now, there's more to Texas barbecue than just Texas differently. Yeah, you're gonna have cowboy stuff and all that kind of thing, but this is it, all right? All right, how about this? Let's look at this sign. How do you like your brisket? Marble, lean, blend, extra bark, no bark? Bark is the char that's on the outside, right? Now they cook this meat in these ovens overnight. When you get to a real Texas barbecue place, you're gonna encounter a trough of drinks. This trough is gonna have soda, beer, all kinds of stuff. There's a grill over there. Now, up there is the menu. You're gonna go down a line and you're gonna get a tray and you're gonna pick out all the stuff you want. If you go to a barbecue place and they seat you and then you order, you are not at a Texas barbecue. Texas barbecue, not just it works this way. This is how every real Texas barbecue is served, cafeteria style. This station here is where they sauce ribs. They pull ribs out of the grill, out of the oven, put them on here, and then if you want them sauce, you're gonna wet them for you, get them all saucy, put a little char on them. That's what's happening here. This is where they wet the meats. You like your meat wet? I do. You can get a variety of meats. Now you can get like a sandwich, you can get sliced meat, chopped meat, you can get it on a bun, you can get it in a bowl. You can get a plate, you can get ribs, you can get a mix of meat. I'm gonna get something called a chopped baker, which is a giant baked potato stuffed barbecue. That's my favorite thing. It's over here in the corner. It is $14. You're gonna start by getting yourself a tray, fiberglass prison tray. This thing looks like it's been used 10,000 times. That's what you want. That gives it flavor. The window's all steamed up, so it's hard to see the meats. But you're gonna pick your meat out. You're gonna whip out your meat.
That's already done.
Two of those. Chop baker all the way.
All right, one more chop baker all the way.
Yes. And a quarter pound of black pepper sausage. All right, well, I'm gonna set it back with you. Yeah, I want to get a side of beans and a side of mac and to-go containers. What's going on, man? I'm all right. I live in Vegas now, but I'm back for... I want a to-go container, though. If you don't mind.
How's Vegas, man?
It's awesome. It's not wet and rainy. But I got to come back for Christmas. Thank you. All right, I got a chopped baker down here somewhere. There it is. Side, salad, corn, beans. All right, and then you're gonna, this is all free, basically. Pickles, onions, peppers. Let's take my phone. Bam. This here is called banana pudding. That's banana pudding. That's gonna happen. All right, now you got a lot of selections here for drinks, but there is only one thing you're gonna be getting. It's gonna be this, sweet tea. Oh sure, you could have lemonade, you could have soda, but you're not. You're gonna have sweet tea. Right over in this section over here, they're making rolls and they're making cobbler. They're gonna come around and bring you rolls. Complimentary. They're just gonna walk around with that basket. See this girl with this basket? This is Texas BBQ. She's gonna walk around with these rolls and pass them out. Free. Now, this turned out to be $36, which I used to think was expensive until I moved to Vegas and realized a sandwich cost $36. These extras is what cost a lot extra. It would have been a lot less, but that's the deal. I got extra because I was planning on taking some home. And they know that people do that because they know it's too much. You can't eat all this, you just can't do it. I mean, this potato is as big as my head. And so they have a whole to-go station over there where you go over there and you get your stuff boxed up and get your to-go sweet tea. And now here's what you do with this roll, right? You open this up. Oh, hot, hot, hot. Now I can either make myself a sausage sandwich, which I think I will, or a barbecue sandwich. Some barbecue and sausage. Now I got myself a sandwich. Out of a fresh, soft yeast roll. So this is what Texas BBQ is. It's one of the things I do miss about moving from here. I gotta say, one thing Texas has figured out is the barbecue. They got a few other things they need to work on. Vegas has some of the greatest food in the world, no doubt about it. I tell everybody that. But I have yet to find a barbecue place in Vegas that does Texas barbecue. Now they might do barbecue. They might do Kansas City style. They might do, Memphis style. They might do Carolina style, which is my least favorite. The true Texas style, the experience of how the food is served, how you eat it, that's what makes it special. That's what makes it unique. Now, that being said, I love Memphis barbecue. TCB, baby. Every time I go through Memphis, I go to Blue City Cafe on the corner of 2nd and Deal. One of my favorite barbecue joints there. It's right across the street from BB King's. I love it. Their ribs, fantastic. And I'm being honest, I think Memphis barbecue might be my favorite style. But when in Texas, which I've been most of my life, this is awesome. This does not suck. Look at this damn potato. I love this black pepper sausage. It's not spicy. Now, we can start messing with this macaroni and cheese. I love Texas baked beans. Texas baked beans are not for vegetarians. Matter of fact, if you're a vegetarian, you shouldn't be in this building because there's a little bit of meat in everything they make. They probably put fat in the tea. I wouldn't be surprised if there's meat in the tea. They put meat in everything, especially these beans. Oh man. Texas beans. So good. I love Texas beans. With pinto beans, with barbecue sauce, onions, and little chunks of beef. Now let's try this mac and cheese. Of course, this is cafeteria style. It's okay. It's not fantastic. It could be better. As I stuff it into my face. It doesn't suck. My nose is running. Well, I gotta say, the next time somebody in Vegas decides to open up a barbecue place, especially if they're gonna call it Texas BBQ, like that pile of shit that was on Warm Springs, get your ass on a plane, fly 2.5 hours to Dallas, or better yet, go to Austin, go to Terry Black's, but just go to a regular old Spring Creek. This is a chain. This chain barbecue place does barbecue just as good. I mean, this is my point. My point is, like, a chain store like this Spring Creek will do just as good as any of the, look at this steam coming off this. They'll do just as good here as most of the mom and pop places. It doesn't have to be some hole in the wall joint in order to be awesome, is my point. I think that Spring Creek is one of the best barbecue places in Texas, and there's gonna be people out there that are gonna argue with me, but for a place next to a Home Depot that I can just roll into, it's awesome. Yeah, there's some epic barbecue places like Terry Black's in Austin, or Salt Lick, and all these other ones. They're awesome. But the truth of the matter is, there's so many awesome barbecue places here. I mean, if barbecue's your favorite food, this is the place to live. I do like it. It's not my favorite food, though. But maybe that's because I lived here my whole life and I've eaten it a million times. I mean, I'm just used to it. I mean, if you eat filet mignon every day, you're going to get bored of it. But I've been in Vegas for 3 years, and been eating a lot of other food that's new to me, that's not so common here. And it's fun to come back and have it once in a while. So it doesn't suck. I love it. I like it. Now I'm going to say something maybe controversial, mean. I think the people in Vegas, West Coast people, are generally healthier. Myself, I've probably lost 30 or 40 pounds since I've lived there. I used to weigh 250, 260, now I weigh about 210. And every time I come back here, I gain weight. I wonder why. Other people sitting around here wobbling around on canes, they're overweight. The people who live in Texas are fat. I think Houston is probably one of the fattest places in the world. Houston, San Antonio. And it's because, like, you know, you go out and they're throwing rolls at you. You go to a Mexican place, which is like most places, they give you a trough of chips, free. Don't charge for it. You get a punch bowl, corn chips, and salsa. Queso costs extra. But it's just part of the life here. Sugary sweet tea. Banana pudding. Yeah, I mean, this potato is, like I said, it's the size of a football. Stuffed with cheese, sour cream, meat. And I've ate most of it, my big fat ass. I'm just saying, you know, mac and cheese, rolls, butter. Everything we do here is big. One of our most famous hamburger places is called What a Burger. It's an explanation. You're going, what a burger. The thing's as big as this one. It's this big. That tall. It's ridiculous. You know, you go to In-N-Out, you get a burger like this, little, you know, like something a human should eat. So people here are just so used to overeating, eating massive amounts of food. And you'll see them waddling around. They're all unhealthy. And it makes sense. I've made some lifestyle changes since I've left here. And I have to say that it's for the better. But this gosh darn, this banana pudding is one of those changes I'm not making today. Oh, that's so good.
Yeah.
So the banana's in there. I don't know if you can see it. Banana. The vanilla wafers should be soft as cake. They should not be hard and crunchy. Has to sit in the fridge overnight to get that way. Oh, my mom used to make this stuff. I miss my mom so much. She used to make a big casserole dish with the layers of the cookies and the whipped cream, the banana pudding. Okay, see what I just did there? That's the trick that most people just don't learn. Taking this home. I barely touched it. Okay? Don't eat too much. Just eat a little bit. Doesn't matter that they gave you a pound of food or 2 pounds of food. I'm taking it home. That's what you're supposed to do. So stuffed. Took a pretty good din on that potato. Ooh. Sweet tea to go. This cobbler. Look at this cobbler. Jesus, it's so good. Look at this cobbler. Make it rolls. Get out of here. Oh, it's all cold and rainy. But it's just how it is out here, you know. It's gonna be cold and rainy. That's what happens. It's Texas, it's December. Spring Creek Barbecue. There's people out there go, oh, there's way better barbecue. Look, this is just a local barbecue spot that's next to a Panda and a Home Depot. I mean, you know, got my big old Texas dually. Look at this thing. I am full-blown Mr. Texas today. Like I said, this isn't something I'm gonna do often. I'm not gonna do food reviews outside of Vegas very often, unless I feel like it kind of goes with it. You know, I thought about doing like, not the, you know, Bob Eats Vegas channel, but the, you know, Bob Eats whatever channel, right? Thing is the whole idea was to keep it localized to Vegas. I know this video doesn't necessarily make sense to you, but it's really more of a plea for the people, you know, either somebody who's looking to open a barbecue place in Vegas, or somebody that already has one and maybe they're not doing so well, like that Texas barbecue place. That place could have been epic. They could have done it this way and they would survive and they would kick ass. There's a lot of Texas people living in Nevada and they would have flocked there. If that place served this, I would have went there every week. So that was the point of this video. Vegas doesn't do everything right, but what Vegas is sort of a melting pot of the world. They have all these multicultural things, and And because of all the competition, they had to learn how to do it the best. Well, y'all got to figure out your barbecue, Vegas. Get it together. I'm Bob, and I'm eating Vegas. I ate Texas today, but I'll be right back home to you guys soon. If you like this channel, subscribe, please. Catch you guys later.